What's up? This is Ben from WODprep, and today we're going to break down how you can dominate Granite Games 15.1. So, the workout is a 10-minute AMRAP, 5 hang squat cleans, 7 bar-facing burpees. Really quick, if you decide that you like this video and you like the tips that I give you, make sure you go to WODprep.com, click the button, enter your name and email address, and I'm going to send you the ultimate pre-competition checklist. It's basically a list that I put together to make sure I don't forget anything when I go to compete. So if you're competing this summer or this fall, make sure that you go and check out that ultimate checklist. All right, guys, so we're going to dig right into it. What should your mindset be for 15.1? It's a 10-minute AMRAP, 2 movements. Relatively heavy weights for most people. 155 pounds isn't a walk in the park for the RX division. 105 for the ladies. 115, 75 for the scaled. Again, it shouldn't be a walk in the park. What should your mindset be? Your mindset should be steady, finish strong. A lot of people in this workout are going to come out guns blazing. They're going to come out of the gate. They're going to crush their first set of 5. They're going to do their burpees like crazy. And they'll get to that second round and it'll start to hurt. You get to the third round, it'll start to really hurt. And you're going to see people really fall off. They're going to start with this intensity and they're going to fall way, way off. So I recommend starting steady. Pick a pace that you can maintain the entire 10 minutes. And then at the end, 8 minutes, 8 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe even with only 1 minute left. I want you to really finish strong. That's how you're going to get the best score, in my opinion. So, for a warm-up, I just put together something really simple that I recommend. 5 to 7 minutes of airdyne or concept 2 rowing. Make sure you get your blood pumping. You should be relatively warm going into this event. After 5 to 7 minutes of getting your blood going, I want you to spend at least 10 minutes on mobility. I'd hit front rack, ankles, and hip. You know what your weaknesses are. You know what your mobility restrictions are. For me, the big one is going to be the front rack, because the easier I can get that bar into the front rack position, the less effort I'll have to put forth to do those hang cleans. And also your ankles and hips. If you have great positioning in your squat, then you will be much better at this workout. Those squats are going to get tiresome, they're going to get annoying. If you keep landing, keep catching the barbell in a bad position, then you will fatigue a lot faster, okay? So I'd recommend, after doing a decent amount of mobility, hit 3 rounds of at a moderate pace, maybe even game speed, I guess I would say, of 3 hang squat cleans, 3 bars facing burpees. We're going to dig into the little techniques that go into each one of those movements, but I want you to make sure that you're practicing game speed. Practice your transition between the bar and the burpees. Make sure that nothing's messing up. Make sure your collars aren't falling off your barbell. All the little things. Make sure your chalk is close to you. This is where you figure out to make sure that you're ready to go by doing 3 rounds and just getting a good feel for it. If you wanted to, you could even up the weight on the hang squat cleans just to make it feel heavier. A lot of times I like to heavy load my barbell, so maybe instead of 155, I put 175 on there. And then that way when I get to the actual workout, 155 pounds will feel pretty light. All right, for the cleans, this is where it starts to get interesting. I recommend getting your hook grip nice and deep and never letting go, okay? So if you can keep your hook grip throughout the entire section of the hang cleans, right? If you can keep your hook grip, you're not going to have to worry about the bar slipping out of your hands. You're not going to have to re-grip on the way down, which can be very fatiguing and very annoying if you mess it up. If you have the mobility, if you can keep your hook grip in the front rack, I really recommend just keeping your hook grip the entire time. And then obviously that last rep, when you catch it in the hole and you go to stand up, I would probably release the hook grip. You'll drop the bar. You can go to your burpees. But try to keep your hook grip, because I don't want you to drop the bar. If you drop the bar in the middle of those cleans, you have to pick it all the way back up. Whether you know it or not, you're going to be taking a lot more time just convincing yourself to put your hands in the bar, and then convincing yourself to pick up the bar to your hip, and then convincing yourself to actually go through with the clean. If you just don't drop the bar, try to focus all your energy on making sure that you don't drop the bar during those 5 cleans. Within reason, I don't want you to sit there for 20 seconds with the bar like this, okay? But try to cycle through these cleans quickly, and if you can do it, don't drop the bar. That's going to help you conserve energy, and then you're going to stay steady on the burpees. We'll get into that in a second. I also recommend touch and go. Hopefully I can put a little overlay video of what I'm talking about, but make sure that when you catch it, when you receive the weight, don't bend and then stand back up and then do a hang clean. You're just wasting energy. Catch the barbell. When it comes back down, make sure you bring it close to your body. Keep your upper back nice and tight. Load and then explode and then go right back into your next rep. If you can get used to touch and go, she did it in the demonstration video on the Garage Games website. If you can practice and get good at touch and go, those hang squat cleans, you are going to cycle through them much, much quicker, and you're going to actually waste a lot less energy. And then this is one that not many people will know. Keep your wide stance. This shouldn't be a 1 rep max, right? You don't need to have the absolute most power coming out of your hips as possible, so you shouldn't have to jump and land every single time. Again, hopefully I'll have an overlay video of this if technology works today. If you have a wide stance, you'll be in that squat position, and when you catch the barbell, you'll be able to catch it in that full squat. You'll be able to stand up, and without moving your feet, without resetting your feet, you can go right back into the next rep. That's going to save you a lot of seconds, and seconds are going to make you have a lot more reps. Okay, it's all about that time. It's all about how many reps you can squeeze into 10 minutes. So in my opinion, I would keep my wide stance. I would keep my feet in a squatting position throughout the entire time when I'm doing the cleans. All right, next we have burpees. This is the worst part of the workout. For the burpees, there's a couple different techniques we're going to talk about. But one, do not rush. You're going to come out of the gate, that first set of burpees, and they're going to feel easy. Easy, okay? Don't rush them. I promise you, if you elevate your heart rate and spike your heart rate a bunch on the burpees, then the cleans are going to be miserable. You're going to start dropping the bar. It's going to fall apart. Pace yourself, breathe, okay, and don't rush in the burpees. Try to come up with a rhythm, okay? Even do it to the beat of a song, okay? Just have a rhythm where you're doing your burpees at the same pace the entire workout, and then obviously, like we said, at the end, that's when you want to pedal to the metal, you know, no reserve, go as fast as you possibly can. This is the biggest thing. I recommend the step up and spin approach. Again, I'm going to overlay a video, hopefully. If you step up and spin, a lot of times you can keep your rhythm. It's not very taxing on your muscles. You can breathe very easily when doing this, and it's going to help set you up so that you kind of get in the zone, and you're just going to keep doing the safe movement over and over. So I step up, I bring my feet together, I spin as I'm jumping over the bar, I step wide, step down, step up, feet together, spin over the bar. That whole sequence, it's very easy to get a good rhythm here. I highly recommend it. Some people in the Open this year did that workout and absolutely crushed it using the step up and spin technique. You don't have to bounce out of the bottom. You don't have to be a bunny rabbit and hop the whole time. The step up and spin worked really well for me. But again, it's all personal preference. All right. Last but not least, what equipment should you use? Obviously, wear your Olympic lifting shoes. They're not going to get in the way for your burpees, okay? They're going to help put you in a better position for squatting, especially if you use what I talked about and keep your wide stance. Those feet should just stay glued to the ground, okay? Also, wear your knee sleeves. Your knee sleeves, they're just going to help give you a little support when you're catching that barbell in a squat position. They're going to give you a little bit of bounce out of the hole, especially if you have knees that kind of annoy you or you just want a little help out of that squat. Highly recommend some knee sleeves. Make sure they're knee sleeves that aren't going to restrict your movement too much. I have a pair that I call my tight knee sleeves. They're phenomenal for heavy back squats. They're phenomenal for 1 rep max lifts. But when it comes to the burpees, they will cut off my circulation. So delicate balance there. Next, you're going to want tape. I have another video. I'll put a link to it in the comments. Tape your freaking thumbs, okay? I recommend if we're going to keep that hook grip the whole time, you want to tape your thumbs up and just dig that hook grip in. Your thumbs might go numb in the middle of the workout. I don't care. Tape them up. It's going to help keep that hook grip. It's going to help you move faster in this workout. Next, make sure you're performing this on a flat surface. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people drop the barbell and then go to do burpees over the bar, and their bar starts rolling away from them, and then they have to keep chasing it every single burpee. make sure you put it on a level surface, test it out in the warm-up, make sure the barbell's not rolling around. Another thing I'll add in there is when you do drop the bar to after your cleans, ready to go into the burpees, drop it in a controlled manner. Don't freaking throw it across the gym, because guess what? You're going to chase it and you're going to be tired. You're not going to want to chase it. Last, make sure you have chalk. That doesn't mean chalk in the gym. It means chalk close to you. Because in between your cleans, or in between your burpees going back to the cleans, I want you to be able, if your hands start getting sweaty, all the chalk comes off your hands while you're doing the burpees. When you're transferring from the burpees to the cleans, you should have a bucket right next to you. You can reach in, slap some chalk in your hands, pick up that barbell. It shouldn't be a 10 to 15 second endeavor for you to find your chalk, put it on, and get back to your barbell. Make these transitions quick and effective. All right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, be sure to comment on the video. I'm going to post it to a couple different pages. If you know someone who's doing this workout and needs some help, if someone's on your team, in your community, please share this with your whole community. Tell them to go like our WODprep Facebook page. Go to WODprep.com to get that ultimate checklist. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. This has been with WODprep.